So I did not
Mhm,
take that session. I skipped that one. I requested her to take the session on another day.
mhm. Oh, wow. So there was no session. That's a sad news, of course, a little bit. But I think it was a heavy rainfall. So did you enjoy the weather?
Yes, in one sense we can say because nowadays it is too hot due to
Yeah.
bright sunshine. So since we have received rainfall, now the weather has become cool. So
Ah,
in that sense, I
big
can say, yeah,
relax.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But if it is raining, but if you do not have any work and if there is nothing, if it's a holiday, then you can enjoy. Otherwise, if you have to go, then traveling, I think it gets so hectic.
Hmm. Yes, yes. And it so happened that the lanes in our nearby lanes, all the roads have submerged with water. So now
Mm-hmm.
people have to wade through the water. So you have to go somewhere. You just can't go easily because
Uh,
it's all in some places it's almost knee deep water. And
okay.
as you know that this water on the road are filthy also. They are not clean
Very.
water.
Yeah. Yeah. So and it starts mm, from the start only. If you do not take precautions, then you can get infections also. A lot of people here are having cold. So it's very important for us to be careful.
Hmm. And sometimes I had to skip my office also because of this water logging. I just tried to go out through those, but I couldn't. Then I phoned my earlier days that happened long back. So I told them in my office that I cannot come because of water logging. So it also
Hmm.
happens sometimes. Did you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to
And
face such situation in your place that you want to go somewhere, but due to water logging on the road, you could not go? Did you face something like that?
yes, it is like that. But in my entire schooling or in college also, whenever even if it would rain little bit, then also I would get excuse to bunk school or college. So yeah, if it is raining, oh, let's not go. Let me just sleep. It used to be like that.
Okay, so sometimes you did not like to go to school also. So if there was rain, so you got an excuse to skip.
Yeah, and my mother would also say, sometimes she would ask me, "Do you want to go?" I would say, "No, it's raining." Even if it is not raining, just drizzling, I would say, "Oh, let me just skip."
Okay, now you tell me, suppose it is raining heavily outside and you are at home, you cannot move out also. So what would you like to have at the time? There is any special dish or any food that you like to have making at home?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of things can be made. I do not know exactly what, but in my mind, tea is there, tea or coffee, something, very hot. And with tea or coffee, there should be something nice, something
Fritters?
I do not know.
Frit
Yeah, fryums and all, yeah. Fritters, fryums, it's good.
fritters are very good, like pakoda during,
Ah,
particularly
right.
during winter, during winter, if you get rainfall outside, so you are at home and then we feel like eating pakoda, that is fritters and
Correct.
hot coffee or tea. Yeah, I like it.
Everybody likes. Yeah, and there should be no work. There should not be any heavy burden because sometimes, I would get holiday, but if there is an exam tomorrow, so my mother would not let me eat anything, any of those oily or anything. So I need to have like, there should not be any work or anything the next day. Then I can enjoy properly.
Okay. So, there is a misconception when I was young or I was a child that if there was any exam, and what happened before leaving for exam, so we were not allowed to take eggs or potato because
Mm.
it's a round shape, and the people would say if you take potato or egg before giving exam, so you will get zero round thing.
Oh my God, I have never heard that.
So we used to avoid such food at the time when we are
Mm.
young or child. Yes, that
Yeah,
misconceptions were there.
yeah, correct. Like in my family also, if it's exam, board exams and all, aloo paranthas and all, my mother would stop because it's fried and it's a little heavy, right? So we would stop that actually.
But I never believed, and I had. There are some friends of mine. They believed, and they wouldn't have. But I don't have any this kind of thing like superstitions. Also, I don't believe in, so I never do that. There are. Do you believe in
Mm.
superstition?
I don't believe in superstitions, but if I tell this to somebody that, same thing happened with me. So if I say the same thing, if any wrong thing would happen, people would blame everything to that innocent cat. That it was a cat, no? That's why it happened.
Put the blame on the cat. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, oh, it's innocent, cute cat. Why are you, blaming
Yeah,
cat?
this poor cat, creation of God. So I always
Yeah.
take it in a logical conclusion that that cat is created by God, and even us, we are creator of creation of God. So why
Mm,
should God create something bad for us? It is
mm,
not good to think like
yeah.
that.
Correct. And do you believe in this concept? There is this concept that whatever has to happen will happen. We humans cannot control everything. So do you believe in this thing, or you feel like no, it's all my logic mind and it's all my hard work and everything?
Yes, sometimes it happens, and yeah, cannot say that I can't believe because it happens sometimes. No matter however much you may try to do something, it doesn't happen.
Mm,
So sometimes, and that time it's whatever has to happen, happen. So we cannot do. We don't have any control over that. And I can give you an example right now. What happened yesterday? So my daughter, I think I told you earlier that she
mm,
studies in under Delhi University, and she is in Delhi. So he came
mm,
for vacation, and she lived here for around 1.5 months. So she left for Delhi yesterday. So what happened? What I do, I always try to buy a flight ticket in the morning so
mm.
that she can reach early, and she does not have to go in the
Yeah.
evening, or it may be night. So it would not be safe for her. So yesterday the flight time was 7:30. So we went to the airport and everything was okay. But when we came back, then she phoned and that she told us that there is something technical snag was there. So flight is not going on the right time.
Mm,
And what this flight was to fly at 7:30,
mm,
but it got late, and at last it left for Delhi at 2:15 p.m. So you see, we tried so that she can reach early, but it did not happen. Whatever I could do, I did, but whatever has
yeah.
to happen, happened.
Mm.
It's a live example. Just happened yesterday.
Correct, correct. We can't do much, and sometimes, no matter how much you learn, so sometimes we have two options. We can be mindful and select the better one, but we do not do that. So there's this saying that God put some thought in your mind. So God is, or whatever has to happen will happen, and later on, no need to regret. If something is passed away, let that be. We should not ponder upon that thing and be
Yes.
stressed or keep on resenting about the past that, oh, I wish I could do this. We should not do much of these things.
Yeah, because you will not get any benefit out of thinking like that. Rather, you be in anxiety or overthinking. So, what happened if I could do like this? It would not happen. So, we should
Hmm,
avoid and we should move forward.
absolutely. Yeah.
And whatever we need to do, we should do. And
Yes.
the rest is on God. So,
Hmm.
let it go. Let it take its own course.
Yeah, yeah. I also think like that. Let that be. Okay.
Yes, and because of that, particularly the control, that there are something that we don't have any control over that. So it is better to leave, not thinking much about that. Yeah.
Just surrender. Oh God. Okay. So did you watch any movie? Because last time you were narrating a nice movie to me.
Yes, before coming here also, I just searching for a movie, suspense movie, particularly from South India, and I just started.
So it was a remake, like Kahani was the remake of South Indian movie, or those people took the concept. I know a lot of remake is
Generally,
happening. Yeah.
generally most of the good movies are made in South Indian, and our Bollywood actually take that story out
Copies.
of there. Yes, South Indian movies
Okay.
are very good, and they make
Yeah.
very good movie. And Bollywood actually take uh, they
Mhm.
steal the story from them.
All right. All right. Very quick. We can have little bit of conversation on the topic. The topic is sports. So I
Mhm.
want to know from you. Okay, leave sports. Firstly, let's talk about exercising or the games which you like to play. It could be indoor games and outdoor games also.
Yeah, I like when I was young, I like to play cricket and I like to watch cricket also. Do you like cricket?
No.
No. Okay. But nowadays, even the girls are also very crazy to watch cricket match. You will see, even if you see any match on TV, you will see the
Hmm.
girls are cheering
Yeah.
and they now take very much interest in watching cricket.
Mm-mm.
Even girls are playing also. We have Indian cricket team,
Yes.
women cricket team, and if you know that recently there was a tournament, Asian Cup. So
Ah,
I
right.
was that
Get.
final. I was that final
Uh-huh.
match between India and Sri Lanka. But unfortunately, even though Indian women were favorite, they should have won the match. But unfortunately, they could not win. They lost the game. So Sri Lanka women team became champion, Asian champion.
Yeah, the thing is that watching we all enjoy, but there is this uneasiness, when people are playing, when we watch them, we feel like, oh, this player could have done this, this player could have done this, right? So if
Yes.
I, yeah, it happens with me a lot. I don't watch
Yeah,
cricket.
yeah. So people do say like this, when they are watching together and they will just say, he could have played like this, and the other
Yeah,
one, no, 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 he could have played like this. So it is something like that, as if they know better than that player. But
correct.
you see, he is an international player. He know better than us. So why should
Yeah.
I say like this?
Yeah. So people are sitting at their comfortable places, and at home they are guiding or misguiding. I mean, they
Yes.
just say, oh, this person should be doing this. Oh, he doesn't know the results. Oh, after being so,
Yeah, yeah, it does happen. Yeah. People like to do
yeah,
that. They enjoy
yeah,
doing that.
yeah. So it's very interesting to watch. If you're watching alone, you might feel in the thought would be inside with you. But if you're watching with your friends, so it'll go on another crazy level.
But I don't like when people start commenting. Suppose I'm watching and there are some people, they even don't know how to play cricket, but they still pass comments, and that I feel very irritated at the time, and I just leave the place and I want to watch the game alone, so that there is no comments. I can concentrate on the game. I just want to see how they are playing, where they are, how can they hit the ball like that. So if
Hmm.
people starts commenting without watching the game properly, I don't like.
It happens in real life also. So if I'm in a situation, people would tell me, oh, you should do this, you should do that. That's good that they are guiding me. But sometimes, they do not understand what is the real situation. So they would be like, you shouldn't have done that, you shouldn't have done that. But they do not know exactly everything which is happening in that situation. So we should not, straight away comment on anyone that don't do this, don't do that, you didn't do this. Should analyze the situation and then pass on any comment, or better to be quiet sometimes if it is not needed. Yeah,
Yeah, actually, people should put themselves into their shoes before commenting.
correct,
What is happening in their life, you don't know. So
correct.
if you get the insight of their problem, what they are going through, then only you would understand, and then you can give proper comment if there is any that you need to do.
Hmm.
But otherwise, outwardly, it is not good. Insensitive comments sometimes that they pass.
Hmm. Yeah. So if any of those situation comes, so people are like, oh, you could have called me, you could have done this. So they also start shouting. So you should learn to be little kind and generous with people, right?
Yeah, yeah, but at the same time, you'll find that they are not serious also. Just have to say they are saying. Very
Uh,
few are very serious and they are
yeah,
genuinely feeling about your
correct.
uh, life, what is going on. But
Uh,
there are people will come. Why you did not call me? You could have called me. They are showing
uh,
the sympathy. Yeah.
correct. And if in case you by mistake call, they might not even pick the call.
Yes. Right.
I really like your point.
Yes. Actually, we have seen in our life sometimes we have faced a situation.
All right, correct. All right, it's such a nice conversation with you, but unfortunately, every session has to be ended.
Yes, yes. I think today we have talked more than our assigned time.
Right, correct. Thank you so much for joining, and it's so delightful always to have conversation with you. And it doesn't feel actually, and I must say that you're such a nice, confident speaker because you put energy, of course, from your side. That's where the conversation becomes enlightened and it enriches, of course. So yeah,
Uh,
keep up with your confidence and please keep on
Yeah,
practicing.
but it does happen from both sides because when I talk to you, I also feel comfortable talking to you. The way you speak, it makes me comfortable. And that's why actually it's a two-way game. Yeah.
Okay, that's so nice of you. All right, thank you so much for joining. See you soon again. All
Sure,
right,
sure. Okay. Bye bye.
bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Take care.